Holy moly. Felt like a lot of bugs today. Not 100% sure on the cause, but I think I've fixed it now. Sorry everyone. Just couldn't stream to Twitch for some reason. Like I could get to YouTube and I could get to get to YouTube and I could get to Facebook, but I don't know. So hopefully that's fixed. So I just restarted again and now not be working. Might be an issue with Restream, I don't know. Come on, you can do it. Let's have a look. I just want to make sure because hopefully I haven't spammed Facebook account. Like, wait. Load. Excellent. All right. There we go. I think. Double check Twitter. Make sure I didn't spam the heck out of Twitter. Oh, that looks okay. YouTube still seems fine. I think it's working, but I can't tell. I'm gonna do something. Because stream just seems to be yelling at me. Holy moly. One of the hardest things is being able to tell whether or not I'm cutting out because of the service or because of the internet, some weird other thing. Alright. Let's assume that it is working. Not, then perhaps we might have to have like no stream today and maybe I can work on some other stuff. I think it's working? I hope it's working. I'm not sure. People will have to let me know. Sometimes it's hard to test these things solo. Turn down the new music. switch over to the news. Well, I think we can continue. I mean, if it doesn't work, then that's on me. Also, little sneak peek into the background there. It looks like it's working. It looks like it's working. Let's just go with the flow. Let's just do it. News time. Alright, so yesterday was April Fool's for Australia. It's now the next day for me, and for the rest of Australia and early people. I have to fix my eyes 1 second. Maybe I'm okay. We'll see. If it gets really bad, I might turn it off. Maybe I will. Being a bit finicky. We'll do that. Up. Back. 1 second. Up. And I'm back. Alright. Open up my window really bright to let the sun in because it's quite cloudy today. But I feel like it's also making a lot of glare. Shiny glasses, boy. So, as I was saying, April Fool's was yesterday. And now I've woke up today and a lot of America and Europe have done their April Fool's stuff too as well. So we can cover a bit more. There are a few more fun things I saw. Let's go over to some of the major ones I did see. So a Mega Man ring. There was a 700 million yen ring. Joke, not real. It's not really being sold. It doesn't even really look that great, to be honest. Not real. That's okay. But it's a little sad that Mega Man's still used as a weird joke when we've only gotten like maybe one game in the like past few years and it didn't do crazy numbers or anything. So Mega Man, the Capcom mascot, is still a weird entity. Hopefully we do hear some news in the coming year of something to do with Mega Man. It's still a little sad that he exists in this strange limbo. So Hori, the creators of like fighting game sticks and controllers, third-party peripherals for consoles, has announced a Nyan controller. Put your cat's paw print on it, and they'll be able to play games. Obviously fake. Looks. I mean, the photo doesn't look great either anyway, but it was a good little gag. Very over the top. Japan with their creative ones. So, this was a teaser for, it said April 2nd, so people know that it's not April 1st for when they were announcing this. I think this is either either 1 minute heroics or Rogue Legacy. Oh no, sorry, it's Rogue Legacy 2, not 1 minute. So hopefully that's real. I like the idea of that's real. I liked Rogue Legacy like a decent amount. But we'll guess. I guess we'll see. We have this awesome design that was from the Digimon team that looks like a combination of the Metabot series and Omegamon from Digimon, which are two franchises I really enjoyed as a kid. Still enjoy them. Still would prefer Digimon more than Pokemon personally, but super cool. He actually has a profile on Wikimon. Strange. Unless that's happened before now, but I don't think so. This one got people a little sad. There was a few screenshots floating around about a DuckTales Quackshots game. So I could imagine this being real. A lot of people could. It almost looks like concept art level for a game. But yeah. Some people were pretty disappointed. That's the hard part about April Fools, I feel like, with video games, is every now and then there's the one that comes about, or quite often at least a couple will come out, and you'll be quite disappointed because you're like, oh, I would love if that was real. And it's not. You just have to enjoy it and just dream a little more. Yeah. So we'll go back to the 2020 compilation page from Gematsu. I think this is a good place to go double check some more. There was like, let's see, so there's a Crisis one. I didn't see some of these, so these are a bit more raw of an experience for me finding out. I haven't had a lot of time this morning to look up stuff that I missed. You can also look at all the previous ones, which is nice, that Gematsu has covered. Can't click on that. Look at that. Animated short for Don't Starve. Look at that in a minute. Yep. That. For Honor, everyone is mini. They just shrunk everyone. Rivals are either 2, or Rivals Direct, so they just did a play on Nintendo Directs, it looks like. Warframe did something. Dying Light, for everyone in box heads. Unturned, I don't know what that is. Enter a new dimension in Minecraft. Dang, this is a big one. If you can see on the side, there's quite a lot of page to scroll down, so we might not spend too much time. Ooh, what's this? Oh, I want to have a look at this. Some hamster. There's that DuckTales one we were just looking at. Football Manager. Some throwing up guy. Panzer Dragoon remake. They removed the rider from the game in Panzer Dragoon. There's that Digimon. The Platinum Games announcement we talked about yesterday, the shmup. Oh, I didn't see this. What's this? Death Stranding movie is in production. And it's like an anime style. That in a minute. Metabots. Oh, they did a reverse one, look. OMG type Metabot. Omegamon. That's pretty cool. Yeah, we'll have a look at that too. Monster Rancher Altair game. Oh no, the reverse. Holly from Monster Rancher will be in an LTA game, which is like, I'm not sure if that's a real crossover. A Steins Gate comedy film, what? Holy heck. Oh man, this is a big day. Akira, we saw the Akira one. We saw that. What that is. Saw that. Saw that. Saw most of this stuff. Maybe this is mostly scrolling down into things we've all seen. Yeah, it looks like the end of it. Okay. What do we got? We got a few little things here. What's this? This is Steins Gate. This is the movie. It's just a little trailer. Okay, it's just a little mock-up of a trailer that they would have for it. What's this? This is the Kojima movie for Death Stranding. But it's like almost Atlas-styled art. All the character portraits. That's fun. I like that. Cool. So that was just a Metabot, like shaped like a Megamon from Digimon. Man, I love Don't Starve. It's crazy that it's still getting content though. Like the game must be just so jam packed now. Oh wow! Wait, Wes has a balloon robo. Is this real? I assume this isn't real. Yeah, I think that was just a short. I don't think they were actually adding a weird bubble robo. That would make much sense. What's this? Must be a mobile Japanese game. They added a hamster. Oh, okay. So this is the Crisis website. So they've just updated it. So just an animated thing. Hinting at possible Crisis, which I doubt it would be coming about again ever. We just live in like legacy terms. Alright. What else? There's one more thing, which is Borderlands 3 devs accused Gearbox of shorting bonuses. So I read this earlier. For those who aren't aware, Gearbox is constantly in the news for the past 5 years of just bad wheeling and dealings as a business. Lots of dodgy stuff you hear. I personally don't like a lot of the higher ups at Gearbox, and I think they get get away with a lot of dodgy shit. Randy Pitchford, he's pretty scummy. Apparently he took his what was it? I think it's like he had like a $12 million bonus. He took like when Borderlands before it released, and then they haven't been paying their staff properly. And now we've got a situation where they were promised bonuses depending on how well Borderlands 3 sold. Borderland. But they haven't been getting it. So yeah, it's just not a fun time to work there. Like I think Borderlands 3 did quite well in sales. I think people were positive on it overall. Like there was still stuff that, like, I mean, Borderlands is the kind of thing that's people can get a bit upset about in terms of its writing and stuff like that. But I think the people who like that type of game are going to like that game either way. But yeah, it's just disappointing to hear that a AAA studio is not paying their staff correctly and they're not following standard paying procedures and just stuff like that. Like it's just very disappointing to have in the games industry still have this crap happening. Lots of Twitter posts I saw today about this situation, but anyway. So this one is not gaming news, but this is a bit raw thing as well. This is the first footage we've seen of the live action by Netflix for One Piece, which is pretty freaking weird. Me and my friends are big One Piece fans. We really didn't want this to happen. A lot of live actions for anime are pretty bad. Only if they're like generally like low budget comedy ones or ones that sort of have that goal, that idea, that the same ideas and stuff that the original creators had, that it turns out alright. But a lot of the time, if it's made in Japan, it's going to be low budget. Their style of creating live action can have that sort of effect on it. But the West doing coverage, we just end up with a completely different product. So there's a lot of trepidation going into this, but let's have a look. I might just pause that. All right.
You want my treasure? You can have it! I left everything I gathered in one place. Yo!
Oh. Oh, I got so hard. Oh, it's April Fool's is over for me, so it's seeing April Fool's the following day is just confusing. Okay, I got. I'm not finding here. Shit. Even the fact that I saw this and I was like, that doesn't make much sense. Also, that dialogue was just super rough. Dang. That's what I get for doing live. If I hadn't been delayed earlier, I would have checked that. That was funny. God damn it. So far, I don't think I've ever had like a moment where I'm like, oh, I should highlight myself. But I think that might be a moment I probably should. I'm just having a quick look to see if there's anything else that I want to grab news-wise for today. We'll be starting a bit later today for Animal Crossing just because of all the delays. But yeah. Let's sort this by top for today. Better way to do it. Terraria sold over 30 million copies. That was pretty cool. A big fan of Terraria. I like that game a lot. A lot of hours dumped in there. Bethesda's going to be putting off their they'll be putting off their digital showcase, which if this is real, you should have waited till tomorrow or done it yesterday. This is a bad joke, bad move. Like, I don't think this is a joke. I think this is real. I'm fairly sure that they're just delaying everything. I think that's the hardest part about this time of the year. Like early April, late March is a prime time to announce a lot of stuff. So then having them doing their announcements on April 1st, April 2nd, 31st, like it's try to avoid those dates, it feels like, because then you just get crap where it's like, oh, is this real? I don't know. But yeah. OpenTTD is announces a new update. That's silly. OpenTTD is a... I'll see if they've got a picture of it. Might actually be real. Oh, it might actually just be a real update for OpenTTD. So it's a transport tycoon, but it's the open source version of it, so people like do stuff to it. You play big multiplayer versions of it. It's fantastic. If you ever have a group of friends that you just want to waste a large amount of hours, start a OTTD server, and it's if you're into your sim world building, like The Sims and stuff like that, with a focus on profit is the particular point of that game. Alright, cool. Well, I think that's all the news for today. Sorry for the delays on that. I'm glad we had some more April Fool's stuff to talk about. So, and getting got by at least one of them. Kind of glad I went in a bit blind into that one. I thought going into blind to some of them would be bad, but that One Piece one at least got me. Alright, I think it's time to start Animal Crossing for today. So I did learn a trick over the past few days that you can actually, with the new fish we have, you can actually possibly make a sturgeon island to make lots of money, but Easter's being a pain. I'll talk about it more when I start Animal Crossing, but for now I'm going to quickly BRB.